it, folks, but it's yet another quiet day on this channel. I remember the days when I used to put out 12, 14, 15, 16 videos a day. It's normally anything between 3 and 5 now. It's only 3 today. 1 is showbiz news and 2 are to do with sports. But there's nothing else to report, which is the reason why I'm only on 3. We'll start with the showbiz news. Now, for all there's not a lot to report today, there's a lot on the showbiz front. Some are just thoughts of mine, some are things I've read or heard. Bundles on the showbiz news, folks. Absolutely bundles in no particular order. Now, I did tell you yesterday there was something I left off yesterday's message. Forgot all about it. This is an observation rather than any news. Did anybody see them pictures yesterday of old Jonathan Ross with his, what's his wife called? Jane Goodman. He's always had a dubious fashion sense as Jonathan. There's no doubt about that. Very, very dubious. But I do think he's going to the same stylist as Rod Stewart and Lewis Hamilton. I'm pretty sure of it. They were dressed up to the nines in their opinion yesterday. The pictures I saw, and I thought, oh my God, it's worth millions. They look like a dog's dinner between the two of them. An half-eaten dog's dinner. Good God, they look bad. Anyway, Diddy Daddy Doddy, he's still after getting out, and he's saying, can Trump please pardon me? Can he pardon me? Because there's a friendship there. Anyway, the Donna said, I thought this was brilliant. Yes, I am good friends of Diddy Daddy Doddies, that is true. But I have to say, just before the last election, or during the last election, he wasn't that complimentary about me. So it will be difficult to pardon him. Mustard Donald, brilliant. Charlie State, he's the fellow that presents in the mornings on the breakfast news on BBC with Naga Monchetti. We're hearing enough 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Naga might be in a bit of hot water. They're investigating for bullying and whatever else. Now, I didn't think she was like that. She's. Well, anyway, they're investigating. I don't mind her. A lot call. I don't mind her. They're investigating for that. Turns out now they're investigating Charlie just as well for the same things. There's accusations of bullying there, so he's in hot water as well now. Tell you what, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Paddy McGuinness, you know I'm not that keen. Don't mind him. It's just that he bills himself as a comedian, and the problem is he's not funny. Anyway, I tell you what, his other half, old Christine's found him not funny. They still can't get rid of the £6.5 million mansion. I told you about this about 2 or 3 months ago. I said, privately, she's supposed to be seething to her friends. It's not that private because we know about it, saying he's put it on for too much. He knows he won't get that. He doesn't want to leave. She wants to leave. She wants a bit of a split. And she said, I don't mind if I just get a normal house. I don't need a mansion. I just want my own space. Normal house will do me. But she can't do that until the mansion is sold. He's not compromising on the price. It's still not selling. I thought to myself, me heart pigging bleeds for you. £6.5 million and they can't get it in. What a shame. How the other half live. Talking to the other half, this one's different than all of us, folks. Katie, she's back on channel. Katie Price. She's unhappy. She's unhappy with old Princess. Well, she's not unhappy with Princess. That's the young gun she's had with Peter Andre. She's unhappy with Peter's management team. Because the management team are behind Princess. They signed her up just before she was 16. Now, there's a documentary being filmed and aired shortly about Princess. God only knows why. The management team are behind it, Peter Andre's management team, and it's well known they don't like Katie. Katie doesn't like them. What's Katie said about them? They think of me as a bit of trash. I've heard lots of people say that. I'm not saying that's the case, but I've heard lots say that. Anyway, they've asked for comments from ITV, I think it's ITV4, you know, that top-notch station that has the Real Housewives on and all stuff like that, you know, eyebrow stuff. They've asked them for comments, because is it right Katie's been frozen out of the programme? I think she wanted to be in it because she likes this reality TV, even if it's painted in a bad light. She'd rather have a mush on there than not, and it's an ever-changing mush at the moment. ITV is saying, no, they never blocked her at all. She's saying somebody did. I've got a question for you before I get to the rest of Showbiz News. David Beckham. Now, I'm going to say something to you. I'm going to ask you a question and I'm going to make a comment. Is he going bald? Now, he's allowed to. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. People like the old Grant Mitchell look. Not me, but folk do. Folk do. Now, all I'm saying is, seeing that piece the other week, he's just had his hair cropped. He's had it all shorn. Seemingly, he's supposed to have done himself his own little haircut and he got a ball part there. So he thought, right, it looks a mess, it's stupid. Let's get it all off and grow it again. But I'm seeing pictures of him and I see that bald bit there where he's supposed to have accidentally shaved it, but it's bald at the back, it's thin at the back, it's this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking, was he going bald, but he was afraid to say? Has he shorn it and then he's going to keep it like that and go bald and say, oh, I like this new look, it's fine. because for some reason David Beckham can't be seen to go bald. Maybe I'm wrong, but watch this space. If his hair grows back and whatever else, no problem. If he takes it all off, no problem. But if he's going bald and he's scared of saying it, why be scared of saying it? Everyone still loves him. Can't say I love him, but everybody else does. I don't mind him, by the way. Just don't love him. Like to when he played for United. Anyway, that's another thing altogether. Gary Lineker talking football. You may already say, you may not have done. I didn't cover it. He's just been signed up by that there ITV to present a new Saturday night primetime game show. I think it might be sports-based, but it's a game show. Or so I'm told. Well, no one's told me. I've read it. So, gone from the Beeb, bump, tail between his legs, signed up with ITV. Now, we did hear this a while ago, so it's not a surprise to us, is it? Well, I heard it a while ago. I've heard he's on the marketplace and they're all baying to get him signed up. He puts bums on seats, Lineker, whether you like him a lot or not, and lots don't seem to like him, but he puts bums on seats. Robert De Niro. Well, he's waiting. He's waiting by the sound of it, or by the looks of it. He's waiting for the old, who is it? The Grim Reaper. Have you seen the pictures of him today? Doesn't look good at all, doesn't Robert? Now, he's 81, 82 now. I'm not knocking him at all. I am a fan. Been a fan all my life. Since I've seen Mean Streets and Taxi Driver, I have been a fan. Oh, don't worry about that. I love old De Niro. Love him. Many call him. Many say he's not the greatest guest to have on a talk show. He's not great to be interviewed by, and he's probably not. He just doesn't feel comfortable. He doesn't like it. Nothing against him there. But acting-wise, for me, he's royalty. Absolute royalty. There's been very few in Hollywood for the last 50, 60, 70, 80 years as good as him, if any. He's definitely in the top 5. He might be in the top 2 or 3. For me, he's the best. He's top-notch. But I've seen pictures of him, as I say, today. God, he looks thin. He looks frail. He looks old. Doesn't look well at all. Now, I've seen him on our TV screens only in the last 3 to 4 months being interviewed, and before that, 2 months previous. He didn't look that bad. Now, all right, he was sat down, but he didn't look anywhere near as bad as he's looking now. And I thought, has he just hit a wall in the last 3 or 4 months? Because some do it when they get to a certain age. They hit a wall and they just look totally different. They look from being great for their age, because he's always looked great for his age. For a man in his late 70s, 80s, looks great for his age, to looking really, really old. And that's how he looked today. We look bad. I hope he's not ill. I hope he's not got the big C or anything like that, because the weight's dropped off him. He looks bad. I hope you're all right, Robert. I really do. Who else have we got? Prince. Oh, Prince Andrew. Did you see it, folks, this morning? They had the biographer, unauthorised, on the old TV this morning on GMTV. He was talking about Andrew. Oh, it's all bad. As I've said before, I think everything that the fellas wrote about him is going to probably much be spot on. I don't think he's a sensationalist. Is that the word? Might not be a word. I don't think he's making things up. I think I made that word up just. I don't think he's making things up. I think he's got proper sources, and I think the things he's putting there are spot on. They asked him at one time, they said, in the book it mentions he had a couple of altercations with old Prince Harry, and at least one time there's been a bit of fisticuffs, and Harry's blooded his nose. Now, Harry has come out since and said, didn't happen. The fellow that's wrote the book said, well, as far as I'm concerned, it did. And if anybody wants to take me to court, I'll be happy to go, because I stand by my sources. He was pretty adamant it has happened, and he's pretty adamant that Andrew goes around all over the world, supposedly for British causes, with his begging bowl there, in his hands, and when he does a deal for Britain, and he's not done many, but when he does anything, he makes sure he does 2 for himself. He said he's had bundles of money. And he said, old Fergie, Fergie's living well beyond her means. She likes spending the old candy, does Fergie. He didn't have anything good to say at all. I think they've done a poll on GMTV. I think they did a poll. How many people rate Prince Andrew? How many people like him? 9%. 9% are in his camp. What does that leave? 91? Certainly not. There was no abstainers. 91 against him, don't like him at all. 9% still do. They must be mad. That's all I can say. They must be mad. I'm in the 91. I never took part in the poll, but if I had done, I definitely wouldn't have been in the 9%. Don't like him at all. Freeloader, don't like him. Anyway, with that, I'll love you and leave you. Longer showbiz than normal, that, but we had a lot to cover, didn't we? A hell of a lot to cover. Anyway, hope you're well, and I'll catch you tomorrow.